name is Scarlett Terwege. My major is graphic design. I've always been a creative person, and coming into college I wasn't really sure what I was going to do, but in high school I took a lot of art classes and I just kind of thought about what I was actually good at, and I happen to be good at art, and so I decided I might as well try it. They only accept 20 people out of everyone who declares that as their major. Only 20 people get to move on after portfolio review. For my designs, I use any of the Adobe programs, so like Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign. And on my iPad, I like to draw a lot of the stuff that I make, so I just draw on Procreate on my iPad and I import it into whatever app I'm using. My style is more like pop arty. I love making stuff that pops out and stands out. I honestly don't like having a reason for everything that I do. I don't think that it's necessary design-wise, but something that I am learning is to have a reason for the specific colors that you choose. Whenever I don't have a lot of stuff going on, I like to do side projects. Two of the things that I really like doing are I make like game day stickers and I sell them, and so that's really fun for me. And then I also just play around with drawing, and I make posters that sometimes people buy them, and then a lot of times I just like print them out for myself, and like in my living room I have a few. Apart from my normal Instagram, I have a side Instagram where I post all my art stuff that I've been working on or making, or just like the stuff that I'm proud of. And so that's kind of how I keep like a little portfolio, if you would, of it. But I would love to at some point get to a point where I can start selling stuff. I don't have enough time to do it. I was most recently tasked with make a public statement using typography, and so I decided I wanted to make a statement about the puppy store on Kingston. I wanted to do it all physical because I'm not used to working in a physical space. So I got spray paint and I graffitied on some really big tarps and I hung it up in front of the puppy store. It's just not an okay thing to have in Knoxville, and I don't really know why it's still there. Maybe something will get done, maybe not. I'm also the graphic design chair for my sorority, which is Tri Delta. So whenever we have any sort of philanthropy event, I'm asked to make a graphic for it. So if we have a percentage day with Dose Bros, then I make the graphic for that percentage day, or if we're having like a walk or a run, I make the graphic for that. And right now we're having our Sweets for St. Jude, which is happening in this upcoming week, and so I've been asked to make a few graphics regarding that to be posted on social media. I'm a perfectionist, so it takes me at least like 2 hours to make one graphic. I actually have a new project that's up and coming, and I'm working with the Smoky Mountain Service Dog team, and so I'm basically rebranding them so that they can get more families to come and help them raise guide dogs for veterans. My dream job would probably be, I would want to move to Nashville and I'd want to work for the Country Music Association, and I'd want to be designing their concert posters and their websites and just like all of their advertisements. I think that would be a really cool job. I really don't have a lot of free time ever, and which I feel like people would be really surprised to hear, because they think that I'm just on my computer drawing and doodling all day, when really it's like I'm actually challenging myself to learn new programs. And like, you don't need to go to school to do it, because anyone could do it, but school just makes you better at it. And like, I know how to do stuff that a random person wouldn't know how to do if they didn't know the software. Probably the most persistent thing that I've learned and I've come across when I'm designing is the fact that I need to ask for a second set of eyes, because after a while your eyes get used to whatever you're seeing and you don't see all the flaws. I've definitely learned to take constructive criticism, and that I even apply that even outside of my major. I would definitely say that this major has helped me help so many people, not even just in Knoxville, just in general.